Stop it. Hi. Yes. My name is Paul Jennings, and yes, I'm probably doing this because I was bullied at school. But here I am doing 5 minutes of unpaid comedy above a pub on a Monday. Who's laughing now, eh? No one. They were right, weren't they? They were right. Fuck them. Although actually, just on a side note, my phone recently autocorrected duck to fuck, so legend. I work as a musician in the army, which is quite good fun. It's a bit different, a bit weird. And it's quite a hard one to explain. But because essentially, I'm a musician. I live and work in London. But unlike a freelance musician, I get a salary. Wait. But unlike a freelance musician, I might get shot. Oh. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? We do get to do some quite high-profile gigs, though, which is quite nice. But then the army does take the edge of that for you. So, for example, in August, we spent the month at the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo in Edinburgh. And if you're a freelance musician doing that, you'd probably get a couple of grand, get a nice hotel room for a month. But because we're in the army, because they can, they put us in 20-man rooms for a month. And all they gave us was a selection of novelty I Love the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo transfer tattoos. It's not quite the same, is it? But, pow. Nothing says I love my job quite much. What the fuck is that? It's also not quite in the middle, which is pissing me off, but something to improve on, isn't it? Mostly we work around Buckingham Palace. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's quite fancy. I recently Googled it to see if anything fun was going on, and I stumbled across this pretty tasty review, which I thought you might like. I've written it down. If you don't know much about Buckingham Palace, this might help. The Queen's house. Good, great. Just on the off chance you accidentally type in Buckingham Palace and you get sifting through the 115,000 reviews and you don't know what it is, don't worry, Susan's got you fucking covered, isn't she? Oh. Yeah, fool. The military as a whole, though, has been struggling with recruiting. So the Army, the Navy, the RAF. And I think it's something that started to come across in some of their promotional material. You might remember this one recently that came out from the Royal Navy. It starts off fine and very quickly descends into sort of panic. You might remember this. If you can fix a board, you can fix a bike. Maybe. If you can fix a bike, you can fix a car. No. It doesn't work like that, does it? But my favourite one, it gets better. If you can fix a car, then you can learn to fix an attack helicopter. I've not tried, but I think there's more to it than that. Like my dad's not at home fixing the car. Right, let's go fuck up ISIS. It's not that smooth a transition, is it? Oh. Be the best. Before I joined the army, I did spend some time previously working in a golf club bar, which was tedious. And this is when I learnt how much I hate those little sayings that everyone has. This one particularly, they absolutely loved. They all said this: if they ordered coffee, offer them sugar. I'm a nice guy. And all of them, without fail, all of them would say, no thanks, I'm sweet enough already. Because they're hilarious. But, no, Tony. I can hear the way you talk about women. You're not sweet at all. You're a prick. But then I joined the army, went from being stuck indoors all day, stuck outdoors all day. Great fun. And I soon discovered that they have their own fun little phrases that they like to use. They're quite big on these, would you believe? The first one was, at the speed of 1,000 gazelles. Oh. It's very grand for bullshit, isn't it? They meant do it quickly. But what no one ever mentioned is that gazelle speed is not exponential. That's one gazelle with lots of friends. Just, if anything, a hindrance. And I'll leave you with this, this last one. They absolutely loved this. It was, hydrate or die. It's very blunt, to the point, and you'd expect the answer to be obvious. However, they hadn't considered that it was 10 weeks into a fairly strict basics training, and suddenly we had a choice. Ooh. There was one guy I was in basic training with. For no reason, he punched a wall and broke his hand. I don't think these people can be trusted with decisions. Or guns. Yes. But he was a great boss. Bye-bye.